and welcome to the Doctors of Dallas. Coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. So excited. Hey, doctors, how are you all?
Hey,
Hello.
How are you all this evening?
we are great. I'm good. How's everybody?
It's a Monday over here.
What does that mean, Dr. Tiffany?
I'm tired.
Oh,
The weekend came and went too fast.
it did. It did. So, as an educator, it's almost time for me to hit the campus again. And so, I'm just trying to woosah, meditate, get it together, and get my mind ready to receive not only our students, but also our staff as we get ready to head back. How about you, Dr. April and Dr. TC? How are you guys?
I'm good. Just hey, relaxing on this good old Monday. Got some cleaning up to do. I just got my closet rebuilt, so hey, I'm excited to add stuff back in.
All right, Dr. TC.
I am doing good. I'm just trying to minimize this noise that's in this hotel lobby. Other than I'm good.
All right. So as we get ready to transition, you guys, exciting. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Let's talk about it. We're going from the Chamber Talk Show, transitioning. We pivoted. What is it going to look like?
Yeah, so the chamber is well, Doctors of Dallas is a spinoff of the Chamber Talk Show. So we wanted fresh new faces. So we are dropping our episodes, first two episodes of Doctors of Dallas in August. So if you have not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, go on to the Chamber Talk Show YouTube channel on YouTube. You can just type in the Chamber Talk Show and it should come up in your search, and go ahead and follow us and share with your friends because you do not want to miss these episodes. It's going to be amazing.
Absolutely. We're going to actually take a look at a few of the clips coming up as we lead up to the premiere of our show that's coming up in August. Let's talk about the experience, you guys, when we were filming. Like, we just really had a great time meshing. We're going to go back and kind of talk about why we're transitioning from the chamber. The chamber is still a part of us, but we had so much fun. What about you guys? I felt like we just did so well together.
I agree. I know for me coming in, I was like, oh, what is it gonna be like? But to know we all got there, we bonded, we laughed. I think a couple of our previous meetups definitely helped ease into the transition of filming. So I think it was a good time. And I think it continues, right? I don't think people realize how much we talk, which is like every day.
Right.
Yeah. So who are we? I mean, who are we? I mean, we had just a blast talking about everything under the sun as we prepare to plan a gala for singles and why
Right.
we're planning a gala for singles. And so many people have reached out. They're excited about that upcoming event. We could talk about that. But I'm just so curious when you all walked away that day from that filming, how you felt when you left.
I think maybe possibly hopeful. I don't know. I mean, trying to get excited about the gala, keeping options open, realm of possibility, realm of hopefulness. um, but I think it's also having an opportunity just to sit down and discuss with the platform of other women, just the things that we see on a daily basis and that we encounter, and that for me as a black woman, with all the labels and stigmas, like, no, I'm not crazy. This is what everybody's experiencing.
Right.
Everybody needs to hear this. They need to be able to talk about it. They need a space where somebody can say you're not crazy and it's okay to feel that way or to have experienced that. So for me, that was the biggest takeaway from us doing that show that I got.
My
Okay.
takeaway was the fact that we all bonded. We all get along so great. We have fun with each other. We laugh. We encourage each other. We talk every day. We on a group chat where we send stuff and we act the fool and we let it all out and talk about, some of our past experiences. And some of those things will play out on the show. So I think it's important that, we have a great group of women that, we can bond with. But also, we want to include other doctors of Dallas too. So we do have a number of doctors that will be on the upcoming shows. So that's going to be exciting as well, being able to interact with them and, talk and do different fun things that we have planned for the show. So that's going to be cool.
Absolutely. What I love best about it is that, we're coming with our real life experiences as well as our backgrounds in education, or, you being a therapist. So all of that meshing together, bringing the expertise plus our personal experiences, shows that we're human, just like everybody else. We do have quite a bit of education amongst all of us. We started with the chamber. We had a medical doctor with us at the time. We also had another therapist with us, and it was great as well. So why the pivot though? Why is there a need for us to kind of actually put an extra flair on our show? What do you ladies think?
Well,
I think that people. I'm
no,
sorry.
go ahead. You go.
I think that people pivot toward things that seem to be more real and genuine, and things that they can directly relate to. And so I think a lot of the topics, even in the first show that we talked about, are relatable topics. And even going forward, we'll be talking about things that affect everyday people, regardless of your stature, your education, or whatever the case may be. These are relatable topics. So I think that that's it for me.
Absolutely. I totally agree. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at one of the reels that we actually had from the show.
Multicultural. The more the better. Let's mix it up, meet different people from different races, from different cultures. I think that's important.
I think I'm the shortest one in the bunch. 5'1", but I don't want a short man.
The other thing I really want to talk about is the married men. Like, the married men need to stay at home. I'm sorry. Just stay at home. Don't lie like you're single. Don't take your wedding ring off. Don't roll in there talking about don't get me on camera, standing in the corner. Just make it just allow the single people to bask in their moment.
Dr. April wants to play cards, dominoes, kind of ratchetifying the event, and maybe I made up a word there, but I don't know. It's to bring professional singles together. So in my opinion, I think we need to maybe step up our game on some of the events that will take place. But so we're still planning. So I don't really agree with that.
I love it. So here we're talking about the upcoming gala, which we're getting a lot of press about. A lot of people are reaching out saying, when is it? When is it? They're excited. They're already talking about getting dresses and so on and so forth. So we really got to put it out there and get ready for it. What are you ladies saying about that?
I think it's going to be fun. I'm encouraging everybody to, hey, dress for success. It's going to be a formal gala, so everybody, should wear something formal. Dress code will be strictly enforced. So it's going to be amazing. I think so. An opportunity for, couples, to be couples, put it like that. Opportunity for single people to potentially find their couple, find their mate.
That is what I am so hoping. I am so hoping that we walk away from this event with a lot of matches. Like, people are going to be just perusing the room and chatting and talking, and we'll have it set up to where we'll have cocktails and we'll have things to where it's going to, be so on point. So I cannot wait until we have the event. But let's take a look at one of the other reels leading up to the singles gala as well as the premiere of our show.
So for the gala, what are we going to call it?
Yeah, what y'all think? What should we call it?
Is it going to be all African Americans? Is it going to be a mix of race? Do y'all date out your race?
I think
Like
maybe a
living
mix.
life boldly.
Yeah.
Living life boldly.
Something to that capacity.
Do y'all date out your race?
What did you say? Living life bold?
Bold.
Bold.
Living life
Bold.
boldly.
Living life boldly. Okay.
I
That
like
sounds
that.
good.
The title, let's go. Dr. Tiffany led the charge on this, living life boldly. Why living life boldly? Why did you choose that?
I think for us, right, we talk about as Black women how we're sometimes ostracized, right? And we have to carry so many biases and other things, just even with the title of doctor in front of our names, it comes with a different level that people don't always realize. It's kind of stigma sometimes. So for us, we're stepping outside of our comfort zone and we're gonna be bold. We're gonna live life instead of all these tags that people associate with us. We're stuck up. We're this. No, we're gonna show y'all we are normal. We are human. So we're gonna be bold. We're gonna be authentic. We're gonna live our lives, and we're gonna have fun, just without the ratchetness of the space. I think.
I love it.
But you know what, though, guys? Our conversations got really candid. Like, we really got a little transparent when we were filming the show. So I love the fact that, yes, we are, doctors in our respective fields, but um, we're also, like you said, Dr. Tiffany, we're human and we've had a lot of experiences. I come to the table with a lot of experiences, and I'm sure you ladies do as well.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, counseling every day. Not only are you coming with your own experiences, Dr. April, but you are also coming with the experiences of all the other people that you have to counsel on an everyday basis when they're in therapy.
Right. And I enjoy it though. And I think that's something that, I can bring to the table too, being able to discuss some of the things that I've learned from my clients. I have a vast, different types of people, all races that I counsel. And it's just amazing some of the things that I learned just from them. So I think that's just, that's another nugget that I think will be good to just talk about some things that other people say, as well as some things that, other couples experience, not just African American couples, but people are surprised when they learn that, other races experience some of the same things too. So I think, that that's something that needs to be shared.
Absolutely. So we're going from the chamber where we focused a lot on mental health into more, actually really of a still a holistic approach to wellness. We're going to do some adventurous shows where we're going to go out and do some things that are fun. I can't wait until we do that. We can't wait until we film again. Some of the things that are coming. So you guys are definitely going to want to go out and follow us because we have some great shows coming up. Also, we're authors as well. So before I go and we share our books, before we end this segment, we're going to talk about the books that we have and why we wrote the books and why Dr. TC is now compiling a book of poetry. We're always busy and we're always working, but we're also planning, and the gala is at the forefront of our minds at this time. Let's go ahead and take a listen at another one of our reels that you'll get to see when the show airs in August.
Multicultural. The more the better.
So we've already.
Y'all know the dating pool is scarce. I have a lot of friends, middle age, and people are coming with games and baggage. And I'm talking about like major game. And some of my friends fall for it. Like, oh, I stayed out all night because I was working. Well, whose house are you pounding on at this time of night? You know what I mean?
Who else is in the picture? Because that's usually what happens. You're not that busy. Work didn't get that overwhelming. Life didn't fall apart. Like,
Right.
the consistency. So it's like, what is it that you all really want?
It's the ratio. It's what, 10 to 1
Or
11 to 1.
yeah.
So I don't have to chase you because guess what? I got 3 over here chasing me.
Right.
So I don't have to chase you.
Men feel like they don't have to chase anymore because they feel like they're the prize. And so I listened to the podcast and it was like, well, think about it. In order for a relationship to happen, if a marriage happen, the man needs to ask the woman to marry.
Right.
So I'm going to do that on my own time. And since I control that narrative, I am the prize.
So we're not man bashing, let me just say that, but we are talking about some past experiences as well as experiences from people that we know and we love. It's a little hard sometimes out here in the dating arena. You guys think?
Dr. TC?
Yeah, for me, it's just, I I think it's just trying to figure out, like I said in the video, what is it that they really want? Because I think a lot of times they say one thing and then they do something different. Or sometimes they say they want to control their feelings, they jump in, then when they get too deep, they want to back out because it's more comfortable, they don't feel like they can feel like it's so many different pieces and levels to it. So just finding out what is it that they want? And like I said, do they even know what that is? I mean, that's a valid question to ask women sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes I question, what is it that I want? Because, ooh, Jesus, sometimes, you're just like, what is it that you really want? What are you willing to compromise on? What are you willing to work on with a person? And what are you just not going to tolerate? So I think it's all of those questions that have to be asked.
So we're going to get some great, honest people at the galas, people that are serious and ready to get out and mingle and not play around, but looking for that serious person as we continue to grow older, hoping and, wishing that we all find that one special person in my mind that we can build with. I think that's extremely important, especially for us with our backgrounds. Um, no time for games. That's where I am in life. So we have that coming up. We have the gala coming up that we're planning very soon. We'll keep you all posted on that as well as when it's coming out. Our first two shows will premiere in August. We'll keep you updated and posted on that as well as we're running reels. So be sure to go out again and subscribe to the Chamber Talk Show. You'll be able to see our upcoming shows as well as being able to see some of our older shows where we talk about just about everything, health to wellness to relationships to therapy to coping, things that people can do to de-stress. And we'll also have some shows coming up with that with the Doctors of Dallas. But before we close, I want to make sure that you guys are aware that there are some books that you can go out there and get. We're all authors. We're all have publications. Dr. TC is working on releasing her book of poetry right now. Dr. Tiffany, I'm going to pop her book up and she can talk about her book and then we'll go from
Thank you. So this is Being Different Makes You Unique. It's a children's book, and it actually talks about adoption, which is a taboo topic in the African American community. So I wrote this book to tell my story about how I learned that I was adopted, but also to inspire others to know that it's okay. Just because you may not know your biological parents, it doesn't mean that you are not loved. So I just wanted to let people know that it's okay to talk about adoption and don't count adoption kids out, don't count foster kids out because they're humans as well and you never know how their story or what has prevailed in their life that can just inspire the next person.
I love it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. All right. So then we're going to go ahead and move on to Dr. April's book, and she can explain more about her book as well.
Well, my book is a self help journal and it's called Strategies and Tips to Improve Your Overall Well Being. It's available on Amazon, Lulu.com, wherever you buy your books, you can find it on their website, Barnes and Noble, and a couple of the other ones. Basically, it's strategies and tips, provide you with different coping skills for men's health, women's health, depression, anxiety, a lot of different tips and tools and strategies that are listed there. And also, it gives you a space to be able to free write. So, writing down some things that you plan to do, your goals, and how are some of these tips helping you?
Absolutely. And so needed, especially with young people. I mean, I know they can benefit working in the high school, they can benefit from your book as well. And then we have Mentally Fit that wraps it all up. We're talking about mind, body, and spirit, working everything from mindset, just, being able to get up in the morning and start positive affirmations to finding better eating habits and continually working on our bodies because that is so important. Our physical health, all of it working together. The goal is to be holistically well. That's part of our show. We're going to continue that and we're going to continue to preach that. This is what we love. This is who we are. We pivoted. Doctors of Dallas coming soon, and the shows are coming soon. And then we'll close on a positive affirmation. Other than that, if you ladies have anything else before Dr. April leaves us with a positive affirmation for Doctors of Dallas.
Okay, so a positive affirmation for today is you are right where you're supposed to be.
I love it.
I am right where I am supposed to be.
I love it. And believe it or not, I needed to hear that today. It's been a day. It's been a day. But here we are at the end of the day. All is well. So great to see you, doctors. So looking forward to working with you in the future as we continue this journey. I appreciate it. Um, you are very valued for what you have, your knowledge, your information, your background, working with people, kids, students, adults, all of it. Much needed. So appreciated. Really appreciate you. Doctors of Dallas coming soon. Premieres in August. We'll keep you posted.